up, Sam hangs with Food Patrol. Michael goes all cheesy on us.
Can I get another milkshake, please?
Me too, please. Another drink for the man.
Sam, slow down. What's the rush, mate?
Hurry up.
Bro, have you got a milkshake problem?
I'm trying to shake it off, Sully. Oh my God.
Whoa, whoa.
Help me, brother.
Sam. It's not the drinking, it's how we're drinking. That's the message we've been told, and it's all about binge drinking.
But what is binge drinking, and how is it affecting our youth? Well, we're gonna find out right now.
There's Jody.
Jody!
Hey, guys. Everybody meet Jody Robertson from Alec.
Kia ora whānau.
Girl, we hear you're the best person to talk to in regards to binge drinking.
Ah.
How about you come over to the whale, you can tell us all about it.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Right this way.
Let's go.
Come.
Jody, what is Alec and what do they do?
Alec's like a Crown entity, so we're kind of part of government, but we're kind of not as well. And what we're charged to do is to look at ways to reduce alcohol-related harm.
Jody, what does Alec stand for?
Officially, it stands for like the Alcohol Advisory Council of New Zealand, but that's such a long sentence to say, we just kind of call ourselves Alec.
What's your role within Alec?
I work around community and youth.
Is there a binge drinking problem here in New Zealand?
Yeah, I think there is quite a strong binge drinking culture in New Zealand, and it causes problems for people in different ways. So how it might occur for one person is different to another person, so not all the problems are going to be the same. Like loss of income, family issues going on when there's a lot of binge drinking around the home. There's a whole raft of issues that come from binge drinking, but it is definitely a problem in New Zealand, yeah.
Jodes, we're here in suburban Auckland on the streets. I have this perception in my head that, you know, for the house parties and the family barbecues, is that where it all starts?
Yeah, it is, and I think particularly with young people too, because they can't necessarily afford to drive into the major cities or go and afford the drinks that are inside the pubs that are more expensive. They do tend to get boxes of alcohol, which is cheaper, and then take it all home and hit it hard at home and then go into town later, because they won't necessarily have to drink a lot once they get into town. They're already plastered or they're already wasted from alcohol. So yeah, it is happening in the home first.
How is Alec trying to help the binge drinking problem?
One of our biggest tasks at the moment is just trying to get New Zealand aware that there is even a binge drinking culture. We put out some of the social marketing campaigns like the TV ads that you might have seen on telly.
Yeah.
We run a number of programs that work within communities trying to address local community issues, and we also run a lot of events with young people, trying to get young people to start discussing the issue, looking at how they might want to change their personal behaviour.
One of the slogans, it's not the drinking, it's how we're drinking. What does that actually mean?
It means that it's not necessarily the actual alcohol that is the problem. The whole slogan about it's how we're drinking is more about when we're trying to knock them back as fast as we can, or when we're trying to beat a buddy about who can drink the most in one night, or who can hold the most shots down. It's about that attitude around drinking.
Now, Jody, you said most of the binge drinking usually starts in the home and then everyone heads to town. Well, it's a Saturday night. Should we head downtown and see what's happening?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Sweet. Jody, do you think our youth learned how to binge drink from their parents?
I think that we definitely have a role to play as adults around how we role model it. It's definitely not a youth issue. It's not a young person's fault that they're binge drinking. They have definitely learnt that from a range of different scenes. We see it on video clips, we see it on TV, we see it on TV ads. So it's kind of everywhere, and it tends to be in a lot of the places where we think is traditionally cool. It's a cool thing to do, so we go to mimic that.
So, do you think New Zealand has a problem with binge drinking?
I think it's part of our culture that we drink a lot, so especially with rugby sports.
Do you think New Zealand has a problem with binge drinking?
There's no role models for anyone to go, hey, just have a couple and go home, or otherwise don't drink.
I reckon people drink to show that they can drink. I mean, you can see a lot of guys like just drinking because they want to prove to the world that yeah, they can drink. But like, I reckon if you drink, you should know your limits.
Do you guys think New Zealand has a problem with binge drinking?
Yes, most of the young people do. Like, sometimes it's not the drinking, it's them.
Jody, where can people go to get help if they think their binge drinking is a problem?
Yep, so certainly you can definitely call the alcohol helpline. I think the answer kind of lies in first acknowledging that you've got a problem. When you do, start talking to people, talk to your family, talk to those who care about you, your friends, teachers if you're at school. Anybody that cares about you and are willing to listen, they will help you find the answers to seeking that help.
Sure, Kira. Well, we've given you guys an insight into what binge drinking is.
It's all about choices and how your attitude to binge drinking now is affecting our future. Thanks to Jodie and Alec for the work they're doing. We'll see you guys back at the house.
See ya. Let's get your feet.
It's prize time!
You could be in to win this Pacific Beach Street long sleeve t-shirt.
This Age of Empires PC game for your computer.
Call your mama, your auntie, your uncle in the islands with $100 worth of Vodafone international calling, courtesy of V8 and Compass Communications.
If y'all want to win, log on to our website and tell us who sings
Buffalo Soldiers!
Still to come, we've got buffalo cheese and Fed Patrolman. Pacific Beach Street right here, right now.